Hello guys, welcome to InfoNitty. This is your host Adam. So today's our topic is about volcano eruption. Without any further delay, let's get started. A volcano eruption is a natural disaster that occurs when magma and ash spew out of an opening in the Earth's surface. Volcanoes are formed when magma rises up from within the Earth's crust and erupts through a weak spot in the surface, such as a crack or fissure. There are several different types of volcano eruptions, including explosive eruptions. These eruptions are characterized by the explosive release of gas and ash from the volcano. The gas expands rapidly as it reaches the surface, causing the ash and lava to be blasted high into the air. Effusive eruptions. These eruptions are characterized by a continuous, steady flow of lava from the volcano. The lava flows slowly and steadily, often for months or years at a time. Pyroclastic flows. These eruptions occur when hot ash, rocks, and gases flow down the sides of the volcano at high speeds, reaching temperatures of up to 1000 degrees Celsius. The impact of a volcano eruption can be significant, depending on the size and intensity of the eruption. Lava flows can destroy homes and infrastructure, and ash and other volcanic materials can bury or damage crops, making it difficult for people to grow food or sustain their livelihoods. Volcanic eruptions can also cause landslides, mud flows, and flash floods, which can be dangerous and destructive. In addition, volcanic eruptions can release harmful gases into the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide, which can contribute to air pollution and climate change. Volcanoes are formed when molten rock, or magma, rises up from deep within the Earth's crust and reaches the surface. This molten rock is called lava. Volcanoes are usually found along plate boundaries, where tectonic plates are moving apart, coming together, or sliding past each other. When two tectonic plates collide, the edge of one plate may be pushed beneath the other, a process known as subduction. As the subducting plate sinks deeper into the Earth, it begins to melt and releases magma, which rises up and erupts at the surface as a volcano. Other types of volcanoes are formed when magma rises up from within the Earth's crust and erupts through a weak spot in the surface, such as a crack or fissure. When a volcano erupts, it can have a significant impact on the surrounding environment and the people who live there. Lava flows can destroy homes, buildings, and infrastructure, and ash and other volcanic materials can bury or damage crops, making it difficult for people to grow food or sustain their livelihoods. Volcanic eruptions can also cause landslides, mud flows, and flash floods, which can be dangerous and destructive. In addition to the physical damage caused by a volcanic eruption, there can also be economic impacts, as tourism and other industries may be disrupted. Volcanic eruptions can also release harmful gases into the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide, which can contribute to air pollution and climate change. Magma is a term used to describe molten rock that is found below the Earth's surface. It is formed through a process called melting, which occurs when the temperature and pressure within the Earth's crust become high enough to cause the solid rock to melt. There are several different factors that can contribute to the generation and rise of magma, including decompression melting. This occurs when the pressure on the rock is reduced, causing the rock to melt and form magma. This can happen when tectonic plates move apart, allowing magma to rise up and fill the gap. Flux melting. This occurs when heat is added to the rock, causing it to melt and form magma. This can happen when hot rock or magma from deeper in the Earth's crust rises up and comes into contact with cooler rock near the surface. Partial melting. This occurs when some of the minerals in a rock melt, while others remain solid. This can happen when the rock is subjected to high temperatures and pressures, causing some of the minerals to melt and form magma. Once magma is generated, it can rise up through the Earth's crust and reach the surface through a weak spot, such as a crack or fissure. This process is known as magma intrusion, and it can lead to the formation of a volcano. Volcano eruptions can have a significant impact on the Earth's climate. When a volcano erupts, it can release large amounts of gases, ash, and other particles into the atmosphere. These particles can block the sun's rays and reflect sunlight back into space, cooling the Earth's surface. This process is known as volcanic forcing. Volcanic forcing can have both short-term and long-term effects on the Earth's climate. In the short term, a large volcanic eruption can cool the Earth's surface by several degrees for a period of several years. This cooling effect can be seen in the Earth's temperature records, which show a drop in global temperatures following major volcanic eruptions. In the long term, volcanic forcing can also affect the Earth's climate by changing the amount of sunlight that reaches the Earth's surface. This can happen when volcanic particles remain in the atmosphere for a long period of time and block sunlight, or when volcanic gases, such as sulfur dioxide, react with water vapor to form sulfate aerosols, which can remain in the atmosphere for years and reflect sunlight back into space. Overall, the impact of volcano eruptions on the Earth's climate is complex and depends on many factors, including the size and intensity of the eruption, the type of gases and particles released, and the length of time that the particles remain in the atmosphere. There have been numerous volcanic eruptions around the world in recent years. Here are a few examples. Mount Merapi, Indonesia. This volcano erupted on November 3, 2010, killing over 300 people and forcing thousands to evacuate. Lava flows and ash from the eruption destroyed homes, crops, and infrastructure, and disrupted transportation and communication systems in the area. Mount Etna, Italy. This volcano erupted several times in 2021, with ash and lava spewing from its summit and causing significant damage to nearby towns and villages. The eruptions also caused flight disruptions and forced the evacuation of hundreds of people. Fuego, Guatemala. This volcano erupted on June 3, 2018, killing over 100 people and destroying homes, infrastructure, and crops. The eruption also caused landslides, mud flows, and flash floods, which caused additional damage and loss of life. Kilauea, Hawaii. This volcano erupted in May 2018, causing widespread damage to homes and infrastructure, and forcing thousands of people to evacuate. The eruption also released toxic gases and ash into the atmosphere, which affected air quality in the region. Mount St. Helens, Washington. This volcano erupted on May 18, 1980, in a massive explosion that killed 57 people and destroyed thousands of acres of forest. The eruption also caused landslides, mud flows, and flash floods, which caused additional damage and loss of life.